Dark skins eat grapes. Damn, this is a good ass grape. I'm black as I like skin.
6.25-mile run. Why do some people look so cute when they run? I mean, I've got my...
Move, bitch! Get out of my fucking way! It's Black History Month!
This show is one of the greatest new gens I've seen in a while. And the main reason why it's one of the best new gens is because they got hella they got YNs, they got beautiful black queens, and the boss of the main cast is a nigga. And we only like 8 episodes in the first season. What is going on? Is it like a great shit in anime? Shit, I'm messing with it. And this truly means something to me, man. We pray for times like this. Like these niggas swagged out. They actually got black hairstyles. They don't got their trash default black character designs. Like these are the greatest locks I've seen in anime. My boy Korra's got the Kofi Kingston address. Nah, but these characters actually look like black people. And they don't got the racist character designs we used to get. But even though there's YNs and Gachiakuta, that hasn't changed shit. This show is still complete trash. Nah, but this show is fire. A straight dumpster fire. And we start out Gachiakuta in the dumps, in the trash. And my boy Rudo is suited up. He on a dumpster diving drill. And he pulled up to every dumpster and he started looking for gold. And he's in that mode, digging in that trash. And the guard sees he's looking for gold and he instantly busts in and ups the fire on his ass. Stop digging in the trash. Digging in the trash is a sin. Put your hands up now. But gang, there's hella Balenci here. I can't let it go to waste. I got a whole Gen 5 with a switch pointer at you and you worry about some trash. But it's Balenci though, gang. And you got the new Vivette drop. I can't let it go to waste here, gang. And the guard presses the red button and more guards pull up with their fives pointed at him. So Rudo starts throwing trash bags at these, headshotting them with trash bags, getting trash juice all in their face and shit. This dude got knocked by a trash bag and he got shit all over his suit. And Rudo starts taking off, turning on the jets, booking it, and they close the gate. And all the guards start swishing Rudo down and the bullets are coming towards him. And my boy Rudo was unfazed because he got that observation hockey and he starts dodging all the bullets and turning on the jets because he ain't getting caught digging in trash. And hopefully the guards are switching him down and my boy Rudo ends up getting popped, but he managed to hop the gate. And when I was first watching this shit, I was straight up dying. Cause why is bro getting switch cheese, running for his life, all because he's digging in trash? Murking someone for digging in trash is diabolical. Ain't no way the trash is that serious. This show is so trash, man. But my boy Rudo really loved trash, bro, ready to risk his life for it. Oscar the Gratch ass.
Yes, I love trash.
Girl, did you hear that news? A bro was digging in trash again. Why are they so obsessed with trash? These bro niggas need to get a job. Nigga alert, bro nigga alert. He can hear us. And Rudo's dad heard all this shit that Hus was talking about him. And he nonchalantly walks away and he opens the gate and he leaves the rich area and goes straight to O Block. Straight to the trenches. Like, why are they still close to each other? These bandos literally look like the hood Thugnificent grew up in. Got the gates to block the and everything. And Rudo's just fixing up some trash and a girl pulls up. And these dudes immediately pull up on Rudo to play Hall of Fame defense on him.
Hey Chiwa, what's up?
Keep moving.
Hey, aren't you worried about catching the stank from him?
He's always showing out doing the most, talking crazy in front of the Huz. Like, look at this trash ass gloves. He wears them every day. But it's Balenci. Shut your bitch ass up, bitch ass nigga. Just because it's Balenci doesn't mean it's drip. That shit is ass. But it is Balenci though. I'll kill you. And they instantly did not want no smoke with Rudo and they walk off. And my boy Rudo got a crush on this girl and he trying to riz her up and he gives her a little bunny. And he goes back home to talk to his pops. And he opens the door and sees his pops slimed out. Got Rudo straight bamboozled. And he tries to get it back in blood and ends up getting knocked out, bleeding from the nose, and bro just walks off. And the guards pull up and tase and arrest Rudo, thinking that he murdered his own pops. And they hang bro up and they about to drop his ass. And Rudo's crush is watching the execution and she pulls a whole racial. She pulls one of the most ultimate betrayals.
You're just the son of a killer.
She really dropped the present. She didn't have an ounce of loyalty. And before my boy Rudo gets dropped, he sees his op and he vows to get it back in blood. And Rudo falls to the abyss. And of course he survives the fall and he wakes up and he's surrounded by nothing but trash. And he turns around to see something forming in the trash. And a whole bunch of trash kaijus pull up and start chasing this nigga Rudo down. And Rudo's straight running for his life and the trash beasts end up cutting him off. And they got my boy cornered. But Rudo ain't going outside and he takes a pipe and starts whacking the trash beast. And he up in the air trying to take the trash beast down. And the trash beast proceeds to hit my boy Rudo with a crazy bitch slap and sends him flying. But Rudo bounces back, picks up some scraps and slices the trash beast down. He starts ore farming and shit. Like, hold on, bro. Look at this little ass doing a cool guys don't look at explosions swordsman pose with some scraps. Like, where in the possible hell did this dude get all this power from? Bro literally fell from an abyss and took 0 fall damage. Like, how did bro survive? And look at this ugly ass crusty ass hands. And look at bro's build. Bro was built like a toothpick. How in the hell of this malnourished ass kid is cutting down trash kaijus with a piece of scraps? And this trash beast starts standing on his 2 feet and belly flops on the ground and does a whole AoE attack on Rudo, and he's knocked. And he looks to see a dude holding an umbrella with a mask. And look at this trash ass attempt of a Bleach reference. They is not Ichigo and Kisuke, bruh. Nah, but once I saw this reference, I knew this anime got potential to be something special. Do you know why I hate the trash? Why? I love the trash. Because it smells like shit, nigga. Trash does smell like shit, but it doesn't give you a reason to hate it. It should be used, especially if it's Berlin. Shut your bitch ass up. Put on this mask. And Rudo proceeds to rage bait Engine. What is this place? Where am I? And there's so much good trash here. Why is it not being used? Shut your bitch ass up. I'm not gonna shut up, especially with all this Balenci laying around not getting put to use. Shut your bitch ass up, little nigga. I'm not gonna tell you again. But it's Balenci. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. There's no Balenciaga here. It's just trash. And all that yelling and yapping attracted a trash beast. So my boy Engine pops his vital weapon and rips the trash beast into shreds with his umbrella with ease. Bro really making an umbrella looking like a tough ass weapon. Bro was hella tough. And hella trash beasts pull up on my boy Engine. And he immediately takes all the trash beasts out with ease. Straight soloing the trash beast, jumps in the air, pops his umbrella. Where we landed? Bro's landing in Junk Junction. And Rudo is just watching Engine gliding in the air, both flying around like Mary Poppins. And the trash beast shoots a whole tail beast bomb at Engine. And he just deflects the Bijudama with his tip. And all the goo blows up, and Engine flies up to the trash beast, jumps off it, and crashes down on it. And straight up annihilates it. And even though this show is trash, I ain't gonna cap, that shit was hard. And Engine takes off the mask, and we get a face reveal. And bro got some fire ass freeforms. I ain't gonna cap, bro, freeforms kinda look like mine. We all know I had the greatest freeforms of all time. You know what I'm saying? I'm the king of this freeform shit. He got that shit from me. And Engine ties up Rudo, and he straight up ditches him. And he leaves Rudo alone with these randoms. And these randoms tie up Rudo, got him chained all up. Because he's a spear right, and he costs hella money. And they start taking out some shit, and they start feeding bro viciously. They start feeding my boy Rudo with some Resident Evil food. Sticking his whole finger in his mouth, and Rudo took a bite of that shit. Straight up ripped dude's finger off and is just munching on it. Lil bro was insane, and bro was talking about some
Call this waste? You guys don't know anything. It's freaking delicious.
What are you talking about waste? Bro, that finger was not Balenci. Bro really loves trash more than Oscar. And Rudo uses the chains as a vital weapon and starts whipping the hoodlums. And dude comes out the smoke with a crowbar, and Rudo parries that shit, grabs a tire, turns it into a vital weapon, and slams it down the hoodlum and straight up stamps his face. And bro starts walking down the dude that was feeding him shit and is about to end it with a final blow, but Engine pulls up to stop him. And the ground is lit, and it's a way better place than Sphere. My boy Rudo eating on a cheeseburger. They got good eats. Bro never in his life had good eats like that in Sphere. And they got the huzz in the ground. And they hella broke, so they probably be selling that shit. And you can get some ass for some trash. And they got some grass too. You can straight up spark up. You can be off a dub pack in the ground. High as hell, way better than getting slime for trying to pick up some trash. Rudo getting dropped is the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Cause if I was him, I'm never leaving. I'm never leaving. And we get introduced to Zanka, and he's training Rudo. And my boy's vital weapon is a staff. And Rudo takes a random item out the trash and uses it as a vital weapon. And they start running that friendly fade. And Zanka immediately starts rushing down Rudo with his staff, overpowering Rudo with his staff, but we all know Rudo ain't going out like that. And Rudo swings his weapon at Zanka, and he weaves that shit, but he already got hit with the Glock Duke. Zanka slams Rudo down to the ground and got him pinned down with his staff. And he starts to smell the dark spot he got hit with. And you already know that shit stank. Nigga, I thought we was running a friendly. Why are you using that weapon of mass destruction on me? Why are you using that shitty ass weapon? Hey man, just because I got it out the trash doesn't mean it's shitty. Nigga, that weapon is shitty, but it's Balenci. Nigga, that is not Balenci. You just made a poo stick your vital weapon. Hey, don't talk about my stick. Matter of fact, you finna get hit. And Rudo starts flinging a poo stick at Zanka. And he's dodging for his life, and Zanka turns on the jets, and Rudo's chasing him down with the poo stick. And they're doing a whole Scooby-Doo ad door chase scene. And Rudo's right on Zanka's tail, and this dude Rudo takes off. And bro's about to slam that poo stick down like LeBron James on Zanka. And even that cat is scared shitless. And Rudo hits Zanka with a Glock Dookie straight in the chest. We gotta pray for my boy Zanka, cause bro got straight up violated. Bro really got hit with a Glock Dookie. And Engine bumping some music, and he's about to pull up on Zanka and Rudo. And he pulls up, and Zanka straight up laid out on some trash. That Glock Dookie killed them. And Engine's just laughing his ass off. And Rudo looks back, and we get introduced to another female character. And she immediately looks at Rudo and starts instantly glazing him, touching on his stinky ass, dirty ass freeforms. And I'm glad my boy Rudo's getting some play, cause my boy got absolutely violated. He gotta forget about her. Now we get introduced to the real fine shit. And we get introduced to Simu. And her character design is S tier. She's looking extremely scrumptious. And chat, I know y'all boys saw that. What in the hell is she reading? She's reading straight goonery. And the book is peaking. You got a variety of flavors. You got ebony hus. And then you flip the page. They got Latinas. They got snow bunnies. They got Asian hus. They got S tier goons in the ground. You can goon in the ground. Falling from that abyss is truly the greatest thing that ever happened to Rudo. I'm never leaving! Never! I'm never leaving!
Bro, he was dead, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet by himself. One of Satan's greatest soldiers was King Von.
Jabber Wonger, Satan's greatest raider. This dude is literally the King Von of Gachiakuta. Bro's the King Von of anime. Jabber's gotta be an insert King Von character. Him and Von are literally twins. This dude is already the greatest YN in anime. Bro is the blackest character in anime. This dude Jabber has every attribute, stat, and mannerisms of a young
Right. Promise you're not gonna crash out on me, alright?
Bro speaks fluid ebonics, talks exactly like a young straight from Atlanta. Hurts so good. And bro's a gremlin, fiend out on drugs, just like how them YNs be. Jabber got them thick wicks like them Florida YNs. Bro looks like them deranged Florida man crackheads that you see on the news. This dude Jabber gotta be from O-Block. Bro looks exactly like a Chicago YN. Bro blend and fits in exactly with those demons. And the last thing Jabber got in common with these YNs is that bro is zesty. These YNs be overly zesty, overly freaked out, be gangbanging looking like femboys.
Here I am, barely standing and vulnerable, and y'all are looking at me like something you flushed down a toilet. Careful now. I can only get so erect. I can only get so erect. I can only get so erect. I can only get so erect.
You see all the attributes and mannerisms of a YN that Jabber has. Bro is literally a Boondocks character. Bro is the embodiment of a bro is like the hood avatar. And that's why all that shit I just showed you, those people swear that this dude Jabber is not black. People were defending with their lives that Jabber was not an African American just because his skin is a little light. So now light skin just don't exist anymore. Like, what did they think Jabber was? Tifu, when he had mats? Like, those people really thought that Jabber was one of them. Like, Jabber is one of us. Bro is literally the blackest character. He slimed it out and started getting sturdy on him, bro. Like, what else do you want? What proof do you need? Like, Jabber is a nigga. Like, come on, look at him. Jabber's black as hell. They really try to Kirkify Jabber. Jabber is not those people. Oh shit, where am I? Where's my dick at? Oh, you mean you're dead? Well, I shot that shit off. You're gonna tell me where that sphere right is. And this deranged evil light skin proceeds to chop this dude up into bits and pieces. And then the spitting image of King Von proceeds to straight up slime him out. This dude Jabber is Satan's greatest raider. And bro is gooning to the kill. Eyes rolling to the back of his head and shit. Bro is an absolute menace to society. And then we cut right back to the Black Queen. And oh my gosh, why did they do a close up to her feet like that? Got me foaming from my mouth. And her toes is dead, freshly white. In chat, we all know how we feel about them white toes on the melanated hus. It truly is a delicacy. In chat, y'all already know that I'm ready to pounce and lick. And she ends up giving the cleaners a mission, and she sends Rudo and Zanka off to hit a drill. And the cleaners end up getting tricked by this girl, and they fall in the trap. And these two raiders pull up on Zanka and them, and they want Rudo's head. And Zanka ain't going for that, and he about to 1v2 them. And the female raider ends up spawning hella clones surrounding Zanka. And my boy Zanka's nonchalant as ever, and he pulls out the staff, and he starts soloing the clones with ease. But another raider's hiding in the clones, and he used that sneak nation bending to come out the clay and hit Zanka with a haymaker. And damn, that raider sent my boy Zanka flying. Bro got hit in his back like Spider-Man. I know that shit hurt. And the raiders just hitting Zanka in the back, straight sneaking Zanka with punches, giving him back shots from every angle. Zanka's attacking hits him with a spinning kick. They jump on my boy, but don't worry, my boy Zanka's finna lock in. And Zanka slams his staff to the ground and carries away so he can pinpoint where the raider's hiding. And Zanka immediately speed blitzes both the raiders and takes them out. And once Zanka's done oral farming doing that cold ass pose, he senses an ominous demon breathing down his back. This dude Jabber's literally the embodiment of King Von. He's behind me, isn't he? Ass pose. Like, this YN is truly terrifying. And Jabber pulls up on Rudo and them, and immediately speed blitzes behind Rudo on the wall, ready to pounce, cheesing menacingly. Jabber destroys the exit. They ain't going nowhere. And now they're locked in with Chicago's Grim Reaper, and this evil light skin's out to catch a body. What's up, little little man. You coming back with me to Oba. I ain't going nowhere where there's no Balenci. Shut your bitch ass up, little nigga. Take that mask off. That shit ain't Balenci, nigga. There's no trash beasts around here. And there's especially no Hez. But it is Balenci though. And where's the cleaner with the staff? That lame ass nigga, I doped his ass up with Fent. Had that nigga slumped out doing a Fent fold. Now we just laying on the ground posing like he's King Carson. And Jabber ups his vital weapon and it's not a Gen 5 with a switch. Bro got them claws out. And the two cleaners try to rush down Jabber and Jabber weaves the attack and hits the two cleaners with a handstand kick. It's a backflip with the exaggerated swagger of a young nigga. And he got the claws out and he's ready to slime all the cleaners. Rudo got his big man guarding him, but the evil light skin slimes him out immediately.
Oh, little sphere, right? Promise you're not gonna crash out on me, alright?
And bro is speaking fluent Atlanta nigga. And he sinks his claws into Rudo's big man and slimes him out in front of Rudo's face. But Rudo turns his talisman into a vital weapon and he's on demon time. This dude Rudo got a whole stand now. Bro got a whole Nimbeast. And this deranged light-skinned nigga Jabber proceeds to drool out of his mouth, wiping the drool off his lips light-skinnedly. This is why we don't have YNs in anime. And this dude Rudo starts yapping at Jabber, talking hella crazy.
Everything you just took a shit on, shove it straight down your throat and make you thank me for the privilege. And then I'll put my foot in your ass.
Okay, Rudo, time out. Major pause. Yeah, we gonna have to sub this nigga Rudo out the game, bro. Why in the hell will you say that to this freaky ass YN? They ain't gonna shove his foot in his ass. It's not gonna intimidate him. It's not gonna scare this nigga. It's just gonna get him more fired up. He likes that kinky ass shit. He's just gonna goon to the pain. And Jabber dives down on Rudo. And the smoke clears and bro didn't even touch him. But that is not stopping Satan's greatest light skin. And Jabber starts rushing Rudo down with a flurry of attacks. And not one attack is touching my boy Rudo. And that eye ability is basically
that don't work. There's no way out of this one.
And Jabber's having the time of his life and he jumps up in the air. And the one eye hit him with a genjutsu, hit bro with a whole status effect. Got this light skinned YN falling in slow motion. Copyright. Jabber's falling light skinnedly. Rudo is straight up winding up a devious punch. And Rudo decks King Vine in the face, sends a flying. Got this nigga posing like he's a fashion nigga. Punch got this nigga Jabber Fent folding. But the Kraken's not giving up and the eye stuns him again. Rudo punches his gut, sends Jabber flying, but Jabber's liking all that shit. He want more. And Jabber's turning up the notch, starts splash stepping, trying to slice down Rudo. This light skinned nigga's moving crazy. Starts turning on the jets, but my boy Rudo's locked in with those red eyes. Eyes moving like Sasuke when he was fighting a nigga. Rudo hits Jabber with a backhand, and it's just clicking Jabber. He is not getting caught lacking. And Rudo's giving Jabber the WWE smackdown. This shit looking racially motivated. And look at this demon. Bro looks like a Florida nigga. Bro looks like those Florida man crash outs you see on the news. And Rudo winds up again and hits Jabber with another haymaker straight to the dome piece. Punch got bro stumbling and fumbling. Made bro take a seat, put bro in timeout. That punch is exactly what Jabber needed and wanted and craved.
I like that shit, come on.
Cause this freaky ass YN starts gooning. Like why in the hell is this YN moaning? It don't matter what type of foreign media it is, light skins are always gonna be zesty and freaky as hell. This dude Jabber talking about some.
It's been a hot minute since I took a beating that delicious.
And this dude starts cheesing, showing all of his teeth menacingly. And this Florida nigga starts taking fake perks cause he's a gremlin.
Hurts so good.
Bro's laughing hysterically like Diddy Joker. And his evil life skin starts tweaking out on the drugs. Bro starts roaring. Bro is foaming out the mouth screaming. Got my boy Rudo bamboozled, straight starstruck, terrified. And Jabber's doing the most perfect Fent pole, looking like a homeless nigga in Philadelphia. And Jabber off the fence starts going berserker mode on Rudo, starts spamming him with attacks, just unloading Rudo down with scratches. And Jabber breaks through the ice defense and is about to slime out Rudo. But Zanka ends up coming in clutch and hits Jabber with his staff and pins Jabber to the ground, and now it's a 2v1. And this YN starts getting on all fours like a dog, beating to get jumped by Zanka and Rudo. And Zanka whacks Jabber and sends him flying. And Zanka's hitting Rudo so he can get a power boost from the eye. And Zanka slams his stab into Jabber's dome piece. Zanka straight up hitting Jabber like a whack-a-mole, hitting bro all across the map, straight hitting home runs on Jabber's head. And Zanka hits Jabber with the final blow, and Jabber's still loving this shit. And Rudo's talisman that he turned into a vital weapon runs out of juice, and it crumbles away. So you already know what that means. They are straight up cooked. cooked. And Jabber's still injecting himself with more poison. I don't know what type of poison that is. Bro's taking compound V. And Jabber gets up and this fiend starts fiending. That's some good shit, nigga. Next time, why don't you stiff that staff up my ass? And Jabber successfully ends up stealing Rudo from the cleaners. And as soon as Jabber pops out outside, Rio and the cleaners are already on that ass. And Engine jams his tip into Jabber's stomach, sends it flying, and Engine's tip is hot and steamy. And the cleaners are on straight bad timing. They put Jabber on timeout again, and this is when Jabber straight up starts tweaking out and talking crazy.
Here I am, barely standing, vulnerable, and y'all looking at me like something you flushed down a toilet. Careful now, I can only get so erect. Dude.
Even Engine is tweaking out. Cause how the hell do you deal with that masochist with the exaggerated swagger of a young nigga?
But first off, you really think you could mess with the cleaners and just run back to whatever dank hole you came from?
You already know Jabber ain't going out sad. He's always on bad timing, and he takes the claws out ready to scrap. But another raider pulls up and tells Jabber to chill. Straight up subs this light-skinned nigga out the game. But before leaving, Jabber absolutely roasts the hell out of Rudo.
Rudo, you got some pretty good game for a worn-out, foul-mouthed, butthurt, ratchety, short-stacked sphere, right?
Bake the hell out of him just like a YN would. Like, people be saying anything when they roast you. That's how you know he black. And those people swear he wasn't. And Jabber's zesty ass goes back to Old Block where he came from. And all the cleaners are getting healed up. And this nigga pulls up out of nowhere.
Hey, boss. Boss?
Nah, but what did you mean by that, Rudo? Why were you so surprised that he was the boss? Nah, but I had the same reaction. Bro pulled up so nonchalantly, but I'm really rocking with the mangaka creator. Does she really gang for real? Look at my dark-skinned brother, bro. Look at how nice and sophisticated he is. Light-skinned and dark-skins and Gachiakuta are two different species.
My name's Gachiakuta, and I lead the cleaners.
I can only get so erect.
And the boss of the cleaners, Arcus Corvus, brings Rudo into his office and makes him an official member of the cleaners. And gets bro dripped out with some new drip. And Gachiakuta is truly one big dumpster fire. Just serving and been in that corner, and they making their way back home to the base. And some goons, some straight thugs, pulled up to the base looking for Rudo, and a nigga with a rocket launcher launches a rocket straight at the base. And they got some more thugs in the back trying to break in through there. They got a nigga with a sledgehammer carrying a sledge around like he Sledge from Rainbow Six Siege. But Simu watching them down like a hawk. And we got this one dude in his goon cave watching the goons too, not letting them come through the back. They both got everything on clamps, got the base straight locked down. And Simu's tired watching these thugs trying to break in and starts trolling and roasting them. Pulls out a speaker on these thugs and is like, broke nigga alert, broke nigga alert. Oh my gosh, the broke ass niggas are attacking us. There's so many broke ass lame ass niggas. Help. Hey bitch, I ain't no broke ass lame ass nigga. And I ain't no regular nigga either. I'm just a nigga with a rocket launcher. Now head over that spear right. And don't you ever call me and my partners broke, you black bitch.
What makes you think I'm a woman? Huh? Gotcha. I knew y'all were gullible, but damn.
Like, I don't even have to dub this show. She talks exactly like a black queen. And it's crazy that some people try to argue that she was not black. Like, what other race could she possibly be? Damn, how the hell did my rocket do no damage? That's gotta be non-canon. I'm a nigga with a rocket launcher. Yo, boss, I got good news and bad news. No, what you mean? Y'all niggas was supposed to hit him from the back. Why we distract him? You're just a nigga with a sledgehammer. You got one job. Oh, well, boss, we're not niggas. And we only got bad news. Our sledgehammer didn't work. And Simu's tired of these scrubs. And she opens the gates and starts walking them down. We get a camera angle of them white toes. And chat, y'all know how I feel about toes. And we all feel and act the same way when we see them female feet. And that's how you do fan service. This fan service is S tier. And chat, y'all boys know Black Queen's feet with white frosted tips is my favorite flavor. And she tells these 55 overalls to bring it. And the nigga with the rocket launcher immediately ups the rocket launcher at Simu. She is not phased at all. She literally pops her whole KK Genkai on these niggas. And she sees the rocket launcher in slow motion, weaves it, and grabs the rocket launcher and throws it right back at them. Black Queen going crazy in anime, that's what I like to see. And right when the smoke clears, the goon straight up the switches at her and starts dumping the whole clip. But Simu's vital weapon seeing all of that shit. She literally got observation hockey and starts dodging and weaving all the bullets. Pulls up on these three stooges and straight up violates them. Kicks bro in the face, slaps the dog shit out of this bald nigga and puts her foot in this dude's mouth. That is an amazing way to go out. I wish that was me. and she straight up solos all of them with ease. And this is what I like to see, man. The black characters in Gachiakuta are so goated. This show top 5, man. And the gang's all together and they just grubbing. Engine smoking, looking high as hell. Bro on cloud 9. This dude Engine had to be smoking a duck pack. And right next to the cleaners are these two mysterious ass characters. And what type of disguise is this, man? They stick out like sore thumbs. Like, y'all not fooling nobody. We know y'all the villains. These niggas is just sitting in the corner, dripped out head to toe in Rick Owens, looking like those dudes in a Final Fantasy remake. And they sitting next to Rudo, and Rudo don't got a clue. Like, come on, how do we tell this dumbass nigga Rudo? Like, how can you not tell they're up to no good? They dripped up like supervillains. And bro starts yapping to Rudo, straight glazing the Raiders. Hey, yo, little man, you heard about them Raiders? I heard them niggas own the city. They be running around terrorizing niggas, getting hella money, cracking hella huzz. Them niggas must be stopped. Oh shit, let me not talk too much shit about them Raiders. I gotta keep my head on the swivel. They might be after me. I heard they got YNs in the group. They got King Von in that bitch. He's Satan's greatest raider. Hey, little man, I'm just giving you the heads up. Watch out for them Raiders. And kid, I heard you like trash. I got these Balenciaga boots. You want them? Everyone says these hoes is trash, but I feel like you can make good use of them, Rudo. Balenci? I'll take them. It's like, little nigga, that shit ain't Balenci. And let me tell you something, little ratchety ass spherite. I'm the leader of the Raiders. Matter of fact, I'm worse than a leader. I am Satan himself, nigga. Me and my young niggas like you and we want you, Rudo. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. And Rudo ain't going out that easy. He wanted the hard way. And him and the gang is immediately on that timing. And Rudo tries to go for a punch, but him and the cleaners end up going into the portal. And they end up getting taken to O-Block. And the cleaners are not phased at all. They're locked in. And the Raiders are locked in as well. They got the home court advantage now. And both of the gangs walk up to each other and face off. And of course, this evil ass light skin is doing a light skin ass face. Like, why in the hell is he biting his lips, bro? Like, these light skins be so extra, man. Like, damn. And Engine immediately starts talking shit to the Raiders.
I know you didn't mean to pick up some extra swag, but don't be mad.
Wait a sec. You mean we're just the extras? Everyone loves extras. Really? They do? Never mind then.
Can y'all please lock in?
Bro, this is genuinely one of the funniest dubs in anime. I know whoever be writing the script be burning up the studio. And whoever's writing that shit need to write every single dub in anime. And this dude Zanka, funny as hell, talking about some.
Can y'all please lock in?
Like, how the hell do we tell his mid-ass, bruh? You need to lock in, Zanka, because you are going up against the toughest opponent. Bro's literally going up against the Chicago Grim Reaper, Jabber. Like, this is the absolute last nigga you ever want to fight. And when I first found out they was finna run the ones back, I already know bro was about to get absolute violated. Like, out of all the Raiders, bro is fighting King Von, and he is on straight diva time trying to scratch Zanka's face off. But Zanka's locked in and he ends up parrying the attack. But Jabber is not letting up. Like, look at this dude's face. Like, bro is genuinely terrifying. And Zanka and Jabber clash their vital weapons, and they having a little tug of war. And Jabber's on that zesty, freaky type timing. This light-skinned nigga jumps over his attack, and bro tries to slap Zanka's ass and rip Zanka's booty into shreds. Zanka ends up blocking the attack to his booty cheeks and tries to attack Jabber back, but Jabber dodges it with the exaggerated swagger of a young nigga and sits down right next to the stage hazard. And this dumb ass nigga sits hand into the stage hazard and ends up burning himself. But he did that to create some new poison for his claw. You already know this demon was straight up gooning to the pain. You thought a young nigga like me was gonna put a switch on my claw, but instead I coated my claw with fit, nigga. And then we cut to a bunch of rocks falling on Jabber, and Zanka goes over to see what happened to bro, seeing that bro went out like Obito. But Jabber just ends up unlocking Satan's greatest Raiders second boss stage. Bro straight up transforms. Got Zanka bamboozled looking at King Von's new transformation. And Zanka starts tweaking out, laughing maniacally, eyes rolling all the way to the back. Straight gooning. This nigga is jumping up and down. Straight tweaking all the way out.
Zanka, buddy, up, pal!
Like, this dude is literally the Joker, and bro wastes no time to speed blitz at Zanka. And Zanka's just looking up in the air reminiscing because he knows he's cooked. Because out of all the people bro's picking a fight with, he's picking a fight with Satan. But as Zanka said, he's locked in. He is not scared of the devil. That's what I like to see, boy. You better show that YN something. And they get the scrap, and Jabber tries to slice Zanka, but he ain't going for it. Jabber tries to up his other claw, and Zanka uses his staff to dodge the attack. This dude Jabber starts talking nefariously.
Zanka, you gotta work with me!
No, still, let me cook!
Yeah, we is absolutely not letting your ass cook. Jabber really said let him cook. It's safe to say it, this is the greatest dub in New Gen. And a matter of fact, we the ones that's supposed to be cooking for the whole day. When is Jabber finna pass away? You already know Zanka ain't finna take him out. Jabber crashes down on Zanka, and now there's smoke surrounding Zanka, and Jabber's on that Weave Nation type timing. Cause after Smoker tries to take Zanka's head off, he weaves that shit. Jabber using all that hood bending. Jabber tries to pop out on Zanka again, but Zanka manages to get out the smoke, and Zanka's looking starstruck. Because do my eyes deceive me, or did the YN turn into a tornado? Oh hell nah, I gotta call the FBI to put an end to this shit. Zanka straight up finding a young nigga NATO. I know the FBI's bamboozled investigating this shit. They can't even put an end to this. Why is bro spinning like a Beyblade? This young nigga looking like El Drago spinning around. And I gotta give Zanka mad props because he is clashing with this shit. And right when he's about to hit, Jabber stops the tornado. Bro up in the air doing a Miles Morales ad pose. And bro is crashing down on Zanka looking like a demon. Bro about to drop them knees like Robin. And he straight up drop kick Zanka. Instead of flying, surrounds Zanka with a bunch of claws so he won't go nowhere, and this demon is sitting on top of Zanka. And this evil light skin tries to lay the final blow and ends up putting his claw in Zanka's mouth. But Jabber didn't intend to do that. Zanka is straight up biting his shit, holding on for dear life. And Zanka hits Jabber right in the ribs, ends up cracking his shit. Damn, even though Jabber about to go to it, I know that shit hurt. Like Zanka really gave Jabber a Mortal Kombat X-ray. And Zanka's not done. His Jabber with a mean backhand. Okay, my boy Zanka actually going crazy. Zanka takes his stab and starts chasing Jabber down, looking like he's using the Chalkway hammer in Fortnite. You already know Jabber's enjoying all the beatdown Zanka's giving to him, and give Zanka his props.
Let's go! I knew you had that dog in you!
I bet I don't do any of that old back crap you espouse, cause I ain't a bitch like you!
And Zanka gets his get back in his Jabber with his own drop kick. You already know Jabber ate and liked all of that shit. Jabber acts like he's about to fall into the stage hazard, but he just ends up smiling menacingly. And with that smile, you already know it's over for Zanka. And Jabber takes his claws and slices this nigga down. And you already know that slice was laced with Fint. Zanka's in excruciating pain, but you already know Zanka ain't going out that easy. He got that dog within him.
Wanna see what mediocre can do? Well, I'll show you!
Okay, Zanka, just give it up already and go to sleep. Zonka's in La La Land, bro is high as shit. Jabber had to put like Compound V in his claw, cause Zonka's gone, he can't get up. And Jabber gets up, and you already know when black people are idle for too long, they just start emoting. Jabber starts getting sturdy, busting a move, does this dumbass pose, looking jolly and goofy as hell. Like, bro, you got broken ribs, sit your black ass down. Black people always be extra as hell. Like, look what this dude is doing. Like, just put my fries in the bag. Bro starts rapping, talking about some.
Mix it with a bit of the hallucinogen, let it sink in, now he tweaking!
I'm not gonna cap, that shit was hard, Jabber. And I need no more evidence. I don't care what those people said. This nigga's black as hell. And Zanka, get up, bro, please. Like, this nigga is emoting on you, bro. Get up. Since Zanka can't, I'm gonna call a timeout for bro. Like, Jabber is literally tweaking out with Zanka, and bro has no reason to be tweaking out. He not even high. And after Jabber's done laughing like Flight with Zanka, Jabber takes his lifeless, tweaked out body and is about to drag him into the trash beast. Jabber does a hip hip hooray ass celebration, and someone finally puts an end to this YN madness and blasts his ass with the Gen 5. Nani, no way, your final weapon is a Gen 5 with a binary trigger with a switch. Hawaiian's kryptonite. Rio's last name's not Reaper for nothing. She starts strutting King Von down, dumping the whole clip on his ass. Rio straight up switch cheese this nigga with the switch. And Jabber's getting shot looking all dramatic like he dying in a hood movie. Like, Jabber getting taken out by a Gen 5 is the funniest thing of all time. Straight gold. Only a Gen 5 can take a demon out. Bro literally went out the same way King Von did. Just like that, the YN's reign of terror is over for now.
But I was happy as hell when I found out Von was dead. Nigga, I cooked for the whole day.